Hello? There we go. My game crashed. My game crashed for some reason right at the very end of that fight. Which really sucks because I think I was going to win it. I see an ambulance outside. I'm going to take it yet. Right at the same place they always go to. Okay. Yeah, my game crashed like right at the very end of that fight. That's terrible. Oh, I was having fun. Well, we're back on the stream. I'll play one more match, probably just with the computer again, and then we'll call her a night. Because I do have a bedtime. I have kids that I have to get up with in the morning. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do some more streams like this. Are you guys into these streams? Should do Super Broly versus Z Broly. Okay, we'll have that. We'll make that happen. Yeah, you guys into this? Do you guys like attending the stream? Even though it crashed? Hopefully it won't crash again. I don't think it will, since I'm playing offline now. Alright, we're gonna do Super Broly versus Z Broly. Yeah, we'll play one more match, and then I'm gonna call her a night for the night. But I'll stick around for a couple more minutes after the match to do a little more chatting with you guys. What do we got? Oh yes, versus Z Broly. So I'm gonna play as Super Broly because he is the boss. Who else should I play as? Who do you think I should play as? I got Broly again. Fucking love this guy. This guy is a beast. I'm thinking next time I do a stream, it'll probably be a different game. I'm thinking like Spider-Man or Kingdom Hearts or something like that. The only thing I'm worried about with Kingdom Hearts is I don't know what kind of streaming restrictions they have. Probably just every cutscene, and that game is loaded with cutscenes. Alright, so we got Bardock.
Ready.
Ready. So we got 2 Saiyan, so I think we should round off this team with a 3rd Saiyan. Another Saiyan wearing Saiyan armor, so we're thinking either Vegeta or Nappa. What do you think? Oh, you're calling for Yamcha. Yeah, actually, Yamcha did pretty well. So, okay, we'll do Yamcha. Oh, Vegeta, okay. Fine, we'll do Vegeta.
Be proud! You have the esteemed privilege of fighting a super elite.
Eraser Blow, again, because it's funny. Tyrant Lancer, again, because it's funny. And... is that Dirty Fireworks? Okay. That's gonna happen. Ooh, Vegeta's second outfit. That's good. We'll give Bardock some classic Saiyan colors, and I like that black and red for Broly. So, he did say there's gonna be Super Broly versus Z Broly. Kakarot. Alright, who should we have Bardock face against? Well, he's got beef with Frieza, so maybe we'll do Frieza. And Vegeta, of course, has beef with Goku.
Hi, I'm Goku.
Taunt the God. Well, you said Zamasu. We'll do Zamasu. We'll face him against Merge Zamasu.
For I am the sun that lights this world, and that light shall be known as justice.
I'm still not a total fan of the English voice actor for Zamasu, but also again, not a major fan of the English voice acting in general. So we got 2 bad guys. Let's get into the baddies. I haven't seen Cooler in action much, so maybe we'll do Cooler. Actually, let's do Android 21. So we got Eraser Blow, because again, it's funny. Eternal Justice, and yeah, we'll go with that. It's too bad they didn't have the foresight to give him Broly super colors. Oh, that one's good, the Zeno colors. You know, maybe we'll go with those. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Zeno colors. And Android 21, I haven't actually watched her fight, so I don't know what I'm up against. She can go this color scheme. Rocky Field. Is the dub that you got... Where'd you say you're from again? Germany, I think? Is that dub worse? Like, a lot worse? Like I said, I'm still watching Germany. Like, even watched the movie in theater in English, and then I bought it on Blu-ray, because I had to, for the Broly movie, and I think I've watched in English once since, and then every other time has been in Japanese. But I gotta admit, the sound that they did in the English dub for the movie was pretty fucking baller. I can't deny that.
I am going to bathe in your blood.
I am going to bathe in your bathe.
Some saying I've never seen before versus some rather uncivilized saying. Fine, I'll do this, but there better be an extravagant feast waiting for me afterwards. What the hell? What? Look at that! A fine way to start a match. Have it your way. The destroy gap between them is growing larger. They've got an ace up their sleeve. Only a matter of time before they
max power.
Not looking good for them. How long can they hang in there? What? I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Damn it! They're hoping to
Oh, I thought that I was Thomas who was looking at the wrong side of the screen.
They seem to be up to something. They're hoping to close the gap.
Alright, Bardock is gonna wreck Zamasu's shit here. Totally makes sense. See, one of the things that makes me terrible about these games is that I always try to think of, like, could it things whenever I'm trying to play these games, and Bardock fighting Z Broly, or any iteration of Broly makes no sense. Hey, did I just do a special move? How did I do that?
How boring. You're not gonna get away with it, I would imagine.
Ooh, Super Saiyan Bardock.
You're the one who's gonna die. Too slow. What?
It's too bad he doesn't stay Super Saiyan after.
This might wrap things up. I commend their ability to read their opponent.
I always think it's like, I thought it was weird when I watched the Super movie, the Broly movie, and like, I know it's normal, but Bardock was played by the same voice as Krillin. It just threw me off like crazy.
I'm gonna send you all to hell.
And I guess he's also still played by the same guy here.
It's up to me now.
Alright, last question, and let me just check out the questions here. Will Karido meet other characters like Saiku or Titano? Karido will be meeting from the community. For now, I'm focusing on Karido's story and everything that he goes through for the journey that is against Iriyamu for now. I mentioned in the comment section earlier of one of the posts for the chapter that there are going to be multiple arcs to Dragon Ball 13. So this arc is just focusing on Karido, Sushana, and Iriyamu. Those of you who have seen my concept sheets know those are not the only characters. There's also Amarathia and Cress, who will be introduced, but they won't actually be introduced during this arc. They're going to be introduced in the next arc as we explore other characters more. As for Saiku and Titano, I haven't spoken with Phlox or Titano specifically about it, so as of right now, I don't plan on including either of them in Dragon Ball 13. That's just the way it goes. I want to, if I do include characters, I feel like it has to fit organically in my story, and given the universes that they specifically come from, my knowledge of their universes, I just don't know if I could organically fit them in without making it feel like I'm just kind of shoveling them in there. Also, if I do include them, I want to make sure that I have the permission of the creator first. So obviously that's referring to Phlox or Titano. Yeah, I'm not opposed to introducing characters. Like I said, so long as they are organic to the story and I can really fit them in naturally. I don't want to explore too long into having to explain backstories of different characters, and also having to refer to people to be like, hey, am I representing your character properly? Because then, you know, some people get upset. Yeah, so Germany, they changed the dub. Every voice actor and Goku at one point mistake the Kamehameha with normal powering up. Goku now sounds like a reality comedy show drill character. Yeah, it's like the Big Blue dub, right? Where they, every time they powered up, all they did was scream Kamehameha. Is it the Big Blue, or what is it called? Maybe it's the Big Green dub. I don't fucking know. One of them, but yeah, every time they powered up, they just scream, ah, Kamehameha. Worse than that. I don't know how it can get worse. I don't know how you can find something worse than that. So, you guys got any more questions about Dragon Ball 13? I'll stick around for another like 5 minutes or so and answer some questions, but I'm not going to play any more matches. That way I can focus on the chat with you guys. But yeah, let me know if you got any more questions. What game do you think I should play next? Like I said, I'm thinking Spider-Man or Kingdom Hearts or something like that. I also bought Spyro because it was on sale. So Spyro is another one that I was thinking. Or, you know, Skyrim, Fallout. What else do I got over there? Some old Call of Duty. Yeah, no problem, man. Love answering questions. I like to, you know, communicate with you guys, and you know, I'm thinking about doing these streams maybe like Thursday nights or Friday nights, maybe to keep up with this routine. It really depends on how things go. As many of you know, I have, you know, kids and family and stuff, so doing these streams is not always just as easy as sitting down and playing them. You know, there's you know, kids to consider. Oh, see you, Ryukaji. Have a good sleep. Thanks for fighting me earlier. It was a good time. Yeah. Yeah, me too, man. You know, I'm hoping that I can stream like this more frequently. It's fun. I don't get to play video games a whole lot. So, you know, it's nice to kind of unwind a little bit. Just kind of, you know, kick my shoes off for a bit. I spend so much time with the kids and working on like other projects and commission work and stuff. I don't get to relax like this too much. How did you get the name for your manga? So Dragon Ball, you know, that part of it's obvious. It takes place in the Dragon Ball realm. But 13, initially, it was honestly just I like the number 13. You know, my username is JamesDXIII, so it just kind of felt right. And then as I developed the story more, I found ways to include 13 into the story. I'm not going to spoil anything, but 13, the title actually does come into play into the into the story later on. I can't say without spoiling. The title is actually important to the story. Initially, it was just a for fun kind of haha, I like this number, and then it turned into an actual storytelling element. Which again, one of those things organic. It just kind of happened, right? It just kind of naturally flowed. I was actually talking about this earlier with somebody on Instagram about storytelling and all that. I was explaining, basically, I like it when I come up with an idea or a concept and then it just kind of grows naturally, and whatever idea I come up with isn't like set in stone until I actually put it on paper, or more so until I actually put it out to you guys and put it online. Just if it changes, if it flows, if it adjusts throughout the time that it's there, then it's just natural. Let's do all good. You do the best you can, and I like the mangas you make. It keep it all. I understand. If you got family stuff going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why I can't do, weekly streams or something like that. Games like this. I might stick to single player games. Sorry, I'm not used to being awake this long. I might stick to single player games for the most part, just because I don't have to worry about all the online stuff messing with my streams and then kicking me off and all that. Maybe I'll play some Call of Duties or something, but honestly, I suck at this game, so I might actually just play with this one offline and stuff. Maybe I'll do another stream in the future on this one, but yeah. PC or PS4? No, actually, I play on PS4. Sorry, I wouldn't be able to join with you on PC. Yeah, no, I play on PS4 console. I have a gaming PC, but I don't have any games on it. I just used it for, prior to getting my iPad, I used it for all my art stuff. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Robbie Maru, hey! I know you. I don't know who I don't know is. I don't know who Paper Paladin is. I don't know. Oh, I know Blue Fire. Okay, so I know Ryukaji, I know Blue Fire, and I know you, Robbie Maru. I don't know the rest of them, but hello, everybody who's joined in the stream. I appreciate your, being here. Unfortunately, I am getting to the end of my streaming time today. Hey, man. Yeah, not much. Just played some Fighterz Z. Got my ass kicked. Actually, no. I didn't lose a single fight. So I guess I didn't get my ass kicked this time around. And I think I was actually on my way to winning that one against Ryukaji before the stream crashed on me. So I'm gonna call that one. It was a close one. I can't call it a win. I can't convince myself that it was a win for sure, but I definitely think I was almost there. You use Bardock, Gohan, and Vegito. Do you mean adult Gohan or kid Gohan? And I'm fancy to Broly. Actually, on that note, I'm gonna change my character back to Broly. He is the shit. I love what they did with Broly in Dragon Ball Super. Honestly, the way that they fixed his character. Just fucking minty, you know? Oh, I didn't know you can get Super Saiyan Bardock. What? That's awesome. And you can get, not powered up base form Z Broly. I didn't know that. All kinds of fancy stuff. I'm off now. Have a good night. Can't wait for the next stream. Yeah, see ya. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm partial to Broly for sure. I like how every time you press the square button, it automatically leads to a finisher. So, that's helpful for somebody who doesn't actually know how to play like myself. It makes me look like I have skill, but I don't. I'm just literally button mashing and hoping for the best. I feel like Adult Gohan would probably be also a fun one for me to play, because, you know, Gohan's one of my favorite characters. Actually, I dare say that Gohan might be my actual favorite Z character. They need to out Frieza's second form in this game and Goten and Trunks. I agree with Goten and Trunks. It's kind of shitty that they modeled them for the fusion, because, you know, and also for the they modeled Goten for the triple Kamehameha that you can do with Adult Gohan. But then they don't actually let you play as him. But then again, if they put Goten and Trunks in here, then it would just be another Goku character. And we already have Trunks, so maybe that's why they won't. But it'd be nice to see them in it. They don't get a lot of representation. As for Frieza's second form, I think it'd be cool if you could see Frieza, like, after he takes so much damage, or if he uses a special attack or something, reverts back to one of his other forms. Same as Cell. I think it'd be cool if, like, Gohan got, like, a move where you could, like, punch him in the gut and then he spits out the android. And reverts back to form 2. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, well, they did model they did model Goten's, like, whole character, right? He's already, his model is in the game. It would just be a matter of customizing his fighting style and all that for Fighterz. But 17 and 18, Cell should be his first form. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Like, make it, like, canonically make sense to where they could be. So yeah, in the case of 17 and 18, if they're on the field, then Cell's first form. It would also be cool if, like, you could play as Adult Gohan or Gotenks, and then somebody could play as Kid Buu. I know that Super Buu's not in this game, but somebody could play as Kid Buu, and then maybe he could be absorbed. Like, you could absorb them and then take on the form of Super Buu with Gohan absorbed, or Super Buu with Goten absorbed, or Gotenks absorbed. Or Piccolo, for that matter. Fuck it, put Piccolo in there too. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential that they could tap into, but it would be work for them, and, you know, I think they're probably more focused on introducing characters that people are super fans of. So yeah, I'm sticking around for another couple minutes, and then I'm gonna back out and you know, go up to bed. Yeah, chapter 4. It wasn't as hard to put out as chapter 3. Chapter 3 was a rough one. It was a different. I had just switched. It was my first chapter that I did on my tablet, on my iPad. Prior to that, I was doing it on my computer. See you later, Robimaru. But yeah, prior to chapter 3, I was doing it all on my computer, on my Intuos tablet. And so, chapter 3, when I was doing it on my iPad, it was a lot faster, and it made it so I wanted to work more, but it also drained me a lot more. And then chapter 4, just kind of, I started it on about the 15th or so of this month. I started making the final pro versions of it, and it came out a lot smoother. Didn't have as much stress taking it out and getting it out, and then I also changed up some of my style a little bit, so it was it flowed a little bit better. It felt more natural. So hopefully chapter 5 continues with that. It's going to be a lot more mellow than the last couple of chapters, because a lot has happened in these last 2 chapters. Actually, speaking of which, I have a time-lapse / speed art video that's going to be going up on my YouTube channel in the next couple of days, once I do the voiceover for it, going over one of the pages from chapter 4. I recorded, there's that scene, which is actually the first scene of the manga, Iriamu and Sushana looking at Kaido all beat up. Well, I ended up redrawing that in this chapter, because that's where that scene took place, so I redrew it for that bit. And I actually recorded the process, so I can talk about the differences and stuff that I made between the first version and the new version, and kind of you know, explain the foreshadowing that was Chapter 1, alluding to this point. And, you know, maybe explain more about why I picked that point to showcase. Yeah. I'm glad that Chapter 4 is done. I'm glad that it has been well received, and hopefully the future of Dragon Ball 13 is also well received. I'm just glad I haven't been sued. Alright, well, I'm gonna head off, and thanks for tuning in to the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me apparently not get my ass kicked. And yeah. Talk to you later. Bye.